Oh, we're just getting started. So we're gonna have 4 rounds. I thought I got 4 sets. We'll get this. Yeah. I got home. I got here and I was like, I left my phone at home. Like, I need to like play background music. And I was like, well, it's a good thing I live close. So
That's a good thing.
I'm now just stumbling back in. So we're only a couple minutes behind. We'll be fine.
Fine.
We'll be fine.
Love the shirt.
Oh, thank you. Just obnoxious enough, right? It's third place prize. Go, yeah, fight real hard. Fight tooth and nail for it. Hey, Mike, if you can go music, we're ready to go. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Cranky Sam. We're going to start with trivia here in just a couple of minutes. If you'd like to join us, come on up, grab 4 slips and a pen. Like I said, we'll get started here in just a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. It is free. We'll get you out here by 9 o'clock. So come on up and let's get some trivia going. Here you go. Four slips in a pen. We'll do 4 rounds tonight. I get started here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you. Pretty rules and stuff before we get started, but pretty straightforward otherwise.
That's right. Our first time. So.
Oh, okay, well, but just maybe. Oh, yeah, I'll take a lady, please. Alrighty, folks, last call to grab some slips. We'll start trivia here in 1 minute. Alrighty, if it's your first time down or it's been a while, go ahead and check out those screens right now. You'll see our basics for tonight. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each. Each question worth 1 point. And if you look in the top right corner of your answer sheets, there's a star and a little question mark. If you want to circle that star, that'll double your points for that round. You can only use it once. We don't do any repeats, so please take notes as we go through. And prizes tonight: first place, a $30 drink card. Second place, a $20 drink card. Third place is this old man who looks like somebody just poked him in the bum hole that's holding a pig. So there's a lot going on. This is our third place prize. He's kind of going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And we have an even dumber prize for best team name. Right? I don't know what else is going on in that face. Ooh, ooh. We only have 4 rules, so please follow them. First of all, no cell phones out during rounds at all, please. Also, we have some big tables. We have a team limit of 6 people. You can still all play together, but you can't win if you have more than 6, or you can split into 2 teams. Just make sure if you have more than 6 people, just mark it at the top. You're more than welcome to play, but you can't get our crappy prizes. Also, please keep your answers quiet, especially as the beer flows. Don't get shouty on me. And finally, last but least, relax. It is just trivia. By definition, none of this is life or death. So with that being said, make sure your team name is at the top. We're going to dive right into round number 1, which tonight is Today in History. I'm going to ask you about things that happened on September 17th. I'll give you a year and ask you a question about it. Without any further ado, let's dive into round number 1, today's date in history. Question number 1. On September 17th, 1598, Dutch sailors claimed what island east of Madagascar, home of the dodo bird, for the Netherlands? Name that island. Have 2 minutes at the end of the round to review your answers, but we're moving on in 10 seconds. In number 2, on September 17th, 1770, established a fortress in the San Francisco Bay Area, now a park called what? At the south end of the Golden Gate Bridge. What is that famous San Francisco park? Moving on in 10 seconds, so take some notes if you need to. Question number 3, on today's date, 1849. At the age of 27, what iconic abolitionist and social activist first escaped slavery in Maryland with her 2 brothers? Ten seconds. Question number 4, on today's date, 1862. What first major Civil War battle on Union soil is still listed as the bloodiest day in American history with 22,000
1,000 casualties. Name that Civil War battle. And seconds. Question number 5 on today's date, 1954. What debut novel by William Golding, featuring a young Ralph as the protagonist, was first published?
Haven't forgotten twice, I think.
10 seconds. Thank you. What American rock band appeared for the first and last time on the Ed Sullivan Show, with future appearances being canceled because they didn't change supposedly drug-related lyrics? Name that band.
Wow, and it wasn't good at all. Way better if it was just like, what animal like shoots poison out of its teeth or something. But
Ten seconds. Question number 7. Over here, 1979. Law. Members of what storied Russian ballet company were granted political asylum in the U.S.? Second. Question number 8, get up to the 80s here. 1983, as Miss New York, what contestant became the first African American winner of the Miss America pageant? And second. Question number 9. 2011, when left-wing protests began in New York's Zuccotti Park, that lasting 59 days. 10 seconds. And finally, September 2020, remember 2020? According to the National Institute for Space Research, as of that year to date, for the 15 fires caused widespread devastation in the Pantanal wetlands of what country? And I was like, super cool. I have nothing else going on. 10 seconds. All righty, folks, that's the go for round number one. Your 2 minutes to check over your answers for legibility, please. Start now. You can turn those slips in upside down in front of the computer, please. 2 minutes starting now. And you can double your points for this summer if you did well on this round. Yeah, no worries. One minute now, 1 minute to all those slips need to be turned in, please.
Thank you. Yep, thanks, man.
And that's time. All those slips could be in. Oh, you are so late. Great. I'll get these scored as quickly as possible, and we'll get to round number 2. Thanks for Wednesday night trivia.
We'll have 4 rounds total tonight, so 3 more after this one.
All right, crew. Thank you for your patience. We got 28 teams tonight. Between 280 answers for me to check. Let's see how your team did. Pretty like you were crushing this one. Probably have some very good company here. Dumpster is Mauritius. Mauritius, East Madagascar. If you step the Galapagos, it's unguessed, but please, Lord God in heaven, by a globe. There's lots of great perks. One where the fortress is built Presidio. The Presidio. They put a few sojourner dreams out there. But here, you might have heard of her. No big deal. Here's a fun fact. Gettysburg was the bloodiest battle, but it lasted for 3 days. The one-day battle of Antietam, also known as Sharpsburg, had 22,000. Over the 3 days of Gettysburg, like 50,000 people died, so that's fun. Sir, you can take that up with geography book. William Golding, I'm guessing he wrote other stuff. The only one I know from is Lord of the Flies. My specs. I always felt like a piggy growing up once I read that book. It was like my asthma and my specs. Lots of interesting guesses for this one. But it was the Doors. The Doors. It was, come on, baby, light my fire. They said they didn't want them to say she gets high. They were like, oh, that's drugs. They were like, F you in the B. I wasn't trying to be sneaky on this one. It's kind of like the only Russian ballet that you probably have heard of. It's the Bolshoi Ballet. Lots of Tyra Banks guesses on this one, which is interesting. You're not too terribly far off. Vanessa Williams. Vanessa Williams was that 1983 Miss America. It's hard to go back to 2011, but that 1598 thing was Occupy Wall Street. Remember that whole Occupy Wall Street thing? And remember how great it worked out and how we now all have like financial justice in our country? And last but not least, there was quite a few fires, but you might remember before COVID came, everything. Brazil was on fire. A lot of you said Australia, it's not a bad call, but these were wetlands. And if you've ever been to Australia, you know those are a fairly rare commodity. So let's check your score, see how you did. I only had one team marked with more than 6, so if you are not, I quizzed in my pants, and you have more than 6 people on your team, please make that very clear on your next sheets. And here we are at the top of the list. Star got 14 points. Carter Ashton, 50 Shades of Grey off the break. Flash third there. And my favorite team name tonight, even though there were some very good ones, thank you for stepping up. The last few weeks, like Karen's Crew, and I'm like, shut up and die. It's a real name. I really liked it because it made me giggle the more I thought about it. I like Dad's Gone Wild. Where is Dad's Gone Wild? You guys, this is a really ugly 3D picture. It's so bad, it looks like a 2D picture. A really ugly 2D picture. Enjoy. Don't leave it here, because then they make me take it home. Great job, guys. Alrighty. All right, folks, you survived round number 1. Go ahead and make sure your team name is at the top. Please, unless you're that one team, mark if you have more than 6. And let's dive right into round number 2. It's down here. Usually, it's a good old random round. 10 random questions for you. Starting here with question number 1. The Sound of Music marked the last collaboration between what 2 legendary historic writers / composers? And seconds, make a guess or take some notes. Question number 2 in our random round. The Kaaba is the stone building of Islam's most important mosque and holiest site, located in what country? Okay, the Beatles for it. The Beatles question for you. What 1966 Beatles album featuring songs like Eleanor Rigby and Yellow Submarine has a collage and pencil sketch combo of the Fab Four as its cover art? 1966. 10 seconds. Number 4, blinded by hubris and arrogance and being a dumbass white guy. Custer and hundreds of the 7th Cavalry were defeated by a coalition of Lakota Sioux, Arapaho, and what northern tribe in June 1976? 1876. That is 1876. Again, that should read 1876. 10 seconds. Moving on to question number 5. Often sharing the 12th spot in the Greek pantheon with Dionysus, who is the Greek goddess of the hearth and domestic stability? On the classic 10 that's often kicked off the list by a drunken winemaker. And seconds. Everybody. And seconds. Moving on to question number 7 in our random. What planet are named after Shakespearean characters like Titania, Oberon, Desdemona, and Ophelia? And seconds. There's some formatting problems here, sorry. But the younger brother of Backstreet Boy, what singer's party ended with a drug-related drowning on November 5th, 2022? First and last name, please. 10 seconds. Just two more here in our random round. This is as close to a sports ball question as you get tonight, so get into it. How many feet apart are the stakes in men's horseshoe pitching? 10 seconds. And just to give them a nerd here, question number 10 in our random round. In alphabetical order, name all of the U.S. states that border the body of water internationally known as the Gulf of Mexico.
I know I do. Kiss my grits. Round number 2 is over. Remember, you have a star to use on this or the next 3 rounds. Your 2 minutes to check your answer starts now. Thank you.
One minute down, 1 minute to go. And last call for slips. All those slips here, late. Late.
Thank you. Oh, so fix.
All right, folks, I'll get through these, correct these as quickly as possible. Check those answers. I read to round number 3, which will be a photo round. You took your free next Mondays. You come on down to Cranky Sam. We're doing a special fundraiser for Montana PBS. I can't fathom why they might need some extra funding. But if you think they're an important resource for our state, which I do, come on down on Monday for a special bingo night, 7 to 9 o'clock. Alrighty, crew. Thanks again for your patience. We now have 31 teams. Let's check those answers for round number 2. Been pretty hit and miss for a lot of folks. And I do have to just be like Uncle Reed, pissy Grandpa Uncle Reed for a second. Sometimes when I get a wrong answer that's completely off cue, I'm like, I don't know where they possibly got that from. That's the craziest answer possible. But then when I get another team that has the same answer, like then I'm like, who's trying to listen in on who? So if you put Oscar and Hammerstein for this answer, it either means you're cheating off the wrong people or you need to talk quieter. It is Rogers and Hammerstein. Rogers and Hammerstein. That's number 2, the Kaaba, that black building is in Saudi Arabia. A lot of people guess Sergeant Pepper's. It is a collage, but those are all photograph collages. This is actually the cover of Revolver. Listen, I think obscure album art is the crazy thing that it is. So, you know. Custer goes acid to Lakotas 2, Arapaho, and Northern Cheyenne. Why do you guys do this one? I was kind of proud. I was like, oh, you nerds are great. Hestia is her name. Hestia, known as Vesta. I know, I can't believe they write out a calm, important woman out of history somehow. I think almost everybody got this one. Snoopy's bird buddy is Woodstock. Woodstock. Have a lot of guesses for Jupiter or Saturn on this one. Both of them have like thousands of smaller planet. That's Uranus. And yes, I probably pronounced the Anus part of that. Uranus. That younger brother of the Backstreet Boy. We're looking for Nick Carter. Oh, no, that's a lie. Sorry, Aaron Carter. Sorry, doesn't complete. Aaron Carter is the younger brother who died. It was Aaron's party that ended. Sorry. 14 feet. Get this. I was kind of proud of y'all. Those stakes are 40 feet apart. 40 feet. And last but not least, all of those states bordering internationally known piece of water as the Gulf of Mexico. Georgia ain't a part of it. It's Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tejas. Tejas. So let's check those answers. I want to give some love. You don't have to point yourselves out or feel bad. Lemon and lime, we're still to get you on the board, but thank you for being here. And as I pointed out earlier, none of this crap matters at all. So I just glad you're here. We're going to get to a point, though, I swear. I will move heaven and earth to get you guys at least a point. Okay, quite a few more folks use their star. And here we are at the top of the list. 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey, not a huge surprise, moving into first place with 27 points. Second place understaffed, and Cask is still holding strong at third place. So let's move through to round number 3. When I was doing research for round number 1, I kept coming across something over and over again. Today's date is very popular for premiering shows on TV. So round number 3 is becoming this fall TV shows that premiered on September 17th. I will give you a year and a screenshot from that show or like a production image, and you need to name the TV show that is here. We're going to go in timeline order just for fun, chronological, as the kids say these days. So again, all you need to do is name the TV show, and again, either stop cheating on people that don't know what they're talking about or talk quieter. Let's dive right into round number 1. Premiering on September 17th, 1961, name this TV show. Stu. That's really good. Thank you. 10 seconds. Bingo, premiered on today's date, 1964, name the TV show. 10 seconds. Premiering September 17, 1965. Name the show. Ten seconds.
Well, shows you guys are fine.
1 year ahead, 1966. Name the show. Ten seconds. Don't be a member time to 1972. 10 seconds. One, 1991. 10 seconds. Name the show ran for 6 years. 10 seconds. Name the TV show. Name it quietly. If I can hear you from here, you're too loud. 13. 10 seconds. And again, don't say bad things about me that I'm a complete jerk. Here's number 10, 2021. Ten seconds. For 3 years over, any of you great bushes out there need to tip me for leaning so hard to the earlier half of that century. Your 2 minutes to get your slipstream in starts now.
Or what? Yeah, what the guy played Munster, right? What's the guy? Yeah.
Forget about using that star. One minute now, 1 minute to go if you still have slips. Last call for slips, please.
Thank you.
Trying to close in about 4 minutes, so if you like some grub, get your orders in now. Pretty please. Well, thank you so much. Oh, alrighty, crew. Very good round for most of you. It's almost like you know more about TV than history, science, culture, or literature. Gotta love that American education system. Let's check your answers, see how y'all did. Lots of it. I mean, there's like guesses of like Dragnet and stuff. You're definitely of the era. Actual show was though Car 54. Where the are you? Da-da, da-da, Bewitch. And kicking up into the 60s, we had Hogan's Heroes. Hogan's Heroes. A lot of you said the Mod Squad, which is, again, of an era. I just want to say how diverse this mixture is. Woman, a person of color, and an alien in the same picture. Impossible. Even people that literally didn't even write their name correctly got this one mashed. Mashed. Two people put Ted Allen's tool time. So again, don't key out people that don't know what's up. Home improvement. Home improvement. Ted Allen's tool time. Like, oh, honey. Really, you guys need to actually watch The West Wing. This is not The West Wing. You haven't watched The West Wing? Try it. You'll like it. Government portrayed as exhilarating somehow. Eight early animated one on this list was Archer. Archer is its name. Some of you guys had it. I switched the number for this one. It's not 911, it's Brooklyn 9. And if you know me, I'm a pedantic asshole. Some of you put an S on there. I was like, you know what? Let them have it. This Squid Game singular future reference. There's only one game except 3 seasons now, so there's probably multiple games. Yeah. So let's check your score, see how your team did. I have some very exciting news about Lemon and Lime. I'm so excited for that. And Lemon and Lime moving up 10 spots from the bottom to an almost mediocre position. Yes. The top of the pile has shifted just slightly here as we get there, with 50 seats again up very slowly first. Understaffed moving up to right on their tail, time with Scott Beowulf. With Where's Your Aspen and Cast not far behind, it's simply come down to this final round to see how this is all going to work out.
Where's your Aspen? I think we have 18.
Where's your Aspen?
That's the first one.
18, yeah, what did I have in there for you?
16.
Oh, okay, I'll change it for you. Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. Hey, I'm a little disappointed in everyone because nobody wished me a happy Constitution Day today. Yes, that lovely document was signed on today's date many years ago. And so I'm going to ask you 10 questions about that document people always say they're upholding, even though they clearly have not read it. One of these questions I've literally had at trivia 3 times over the last probably 2 or 3 years. And because only 3 or 4 people ever get it right, it's in here again. So, here are 10 questions about our U.S. Constitution. Kinda. Directing the fledgling government for about 10 years, what was the country's first constitution called? Ten seconds. Question number 2. Who gave the rights and introduced it to Congress? Their founding fathers, I just don't know who they are. Went over smokes and never came back. They appear in the original Constitution. Or known as the sage Constitution, he was the oldest signer of the Constitution at the age of 81. He was ill and had to have somebody help him. Much. English. What other languages possibly appear in the original Constitution? It really should say name all the other languages, to be honest. So let's do a quick fix on that. Name all the other languages that appear in the original Constitution. 10 seconds. Put in the Bill of Rights. That's an honor. What father notably did not sign the Constitution time? Where it's located, not just the city. Institution, please. Again, need to be specific about the institution, or building, or whatever. 10 seconds. A fun one if you're into this dirty crap. The top representation in the House is by population is named after what state? Here's a hint. It's not Montana, Hawaii, or Alaska. I know. Joshua. And finally, question number 10. This one I really enjoyed because I was like, I had no idea. Since 1950, the longest possible time a person can now serve as president of the USA. You give it to me in years.
Thank you. Yeah, you're bet.
Alrighty.
10 seconds.
Right.
All right. If you haven't used your story yet, use it now. I won't automatically do it. You got your regular 2 minutes to turn in your slips. I'll get these busted out as quickly as possible. Patience. What happens when there's 33 teams out here?
Exactly.
1 minute down, 1 minute to go.
Yeah. We're just getting soggier as we go. Is that it? That's the winner? Winner, winner, chicken dinner?
Hopefully.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner?
All right, that's time. All the six should be up here. I'll bust through these as quickly as possible. We'll check those answers.
Down. It happens all. It's a blur. Don't worry about it.
Stick around.
Don't know about what's your team. What's your team name?
Waking up when September ends.
Haven't even got you guys yet.
You know, that's fair.
No, hold on. Let's see how you did. Can I get a sheet from you?
You should have brought it up.
Something got lucky then. Anyway, most people did very poorly on this.
Yeah.
So
I think it was our second best round. But that's not saying.
I got 6, which actually is not bad at all.
Oh, all right. And we were at 22, so we're at 28.
28 out of 50. There you go.
Too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing been worse. Have a good one, man. Guys, if I'm understand. 7. Ah! Strength. So just. Screens. I get to grow.
All right, folks, again, thank you for time here, but if you have a 9 o'clock bedtime, you probably have a real job. Losers. I'm working for tips at a bar running trivia at 43. Success? Is my mom proud of me? Well, it doesn't mean much because you guys did really bad in this round. The Articles of Confederation were the first Constitution of the United States. Articles of Confederation. One guy, more or less, wrote the Bill of Rights and printed it was James Madison. No big deal. It's kind of a really big deal. Most of you got that this was kind of supposed to be more of a fun fact than anything else. Not that I expect you to memorize it. Democracy occurs 0 times in the Constitution. Saying. The sage of the Constitution so old he could barely sign it, probably because he was riddled with syphilis from sleeping with French prostitutes. You gotta love that guy. Benji, Ben Franklin. This guy had worked hard and played hard. If only broad spectrum antibiotics were around, he probably would have done well. So lots of different guesses on this, folks. The only other language is Latin. There are 3 Latin phrases, otherwise it's all in English. This is the one I repeated. I would say only about a third of the people got it. It's kind of a big deal, y'all. You should kind of know them. 27. 27. Speaking of sleeping with French prostitutes, Thomas Jefferson. Yes, he didn't just sleep with his slaves, he also slept with women in France. The original Constitution is kept today. I didn't need the city. I was looking for like the building type thing. It's the National Archives in D.C., the National Archives. Lots of folks get the Missouri Compromise. That's when we decided that black people only counted as 3/5 of human beings. Much, much later. This is the Connecticut Compromise, established between highly populated states and low populated states. And finally, last but not least, I would say about a third of the people out, a quarter, do this one. A lot of you said 2 terms, which makes sense. Here's the deal. If you were like vice president and died, you could serve 2 years and then run 2 times. If you serve more than 2 years, you can only run 1 time. Years of an incomplete term, giving you 10 years. Don't worry, 2028 is coming very soon. Just relax. You can't go further than that, supposedly. Hey, folks, I spend literally hours and hours on this mess. I've been saving all my pennies for a long time. So, if you'd like to buy me a beer at Day of the Dead in Mexico City next month-ish, I sure would appreciate it. You can throw some bucks in there or get up that, the Venmo thing because we're now new and fancy. Let's check our final scores and see where we ended at the end. Also, idiots abroad, I did give you your 5 extra points. I don't know where you are. It's like, oh, we're 4, and we get 5 points. I'm like, you only have like 7. Sure, I'll throw it to you. So let's check our final scores here, see how we did. We do need a tiebreaker for 3rd place. So if you're in 3rd place, come on up, grab an extra slip. We'll do a quick and dirty tiebreaker. Surprise. Here all the time. God, are they nerds? Place tonight. 40, but where's the evidence? Baseball need to do a tiebreaker. I love being the nerds, by the way, honestly. We have Where's Your Aspen? Scott Beowulf, come on, grab an extra slip. A quick and dirty tiebreaker. Beowulf, if you guys come up. Oh, well, did you guys? Oh, perfect. Oh, good. It's all together. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do a tiebreaker. Usually a random number based on enjoy that disgustingly ugly painting, you guys. Party hard. Said, what percentage of TV owning American households watched the MASH finale in 1983? What was the Nielsen rating for that very famously watched MASH finale? I got awkwardly silent here. I don't know what happened with my music, but you guys will survive. All right, we have one, and we have two already. Keeping in mind, this isn't just people watching at the time, but we're active, anybody that owned TVs. So we have a guess of 82% and 80%. It wasn't quite that, but again, just TV owning people with 60.2%, meaning Where's Your Aspen is taking home this man who looks like I think he just sat on something sharp and then he's really shocked by whatever's going on inside his butthole. And he has a little pig. It's very cute. All right, again, thank you all so much for coming down to Craigie Samuel. We have, again, next Monday is going to be a special fundraiser for PBS. It's free to come down, but you can also get some money to PBS while playing bingo. We love that. Otherwise, we're down here every Tuesday for bingo, every Wednesday for trivia. Every Thursday, you get a night off, I guess, and then Fridays, live music. It's just how we roll here. Oh. Have a good night, guys. Are you guys gonna see me on Friday at the Century show? I'm starring as Mr. Grumps and Crocodile too. No, I got called in last minute to help out with the show, and then they were like, "Oh, it's actually not 3 shows, it's 2." And then they're like, "It's actually not 2 shows, it's 1." And then like, "It's 1 show, but you don't have to sing the big duet." And we're cutting a bunch of other stuff too. So, and I'm just like, I got it. It's Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
Yes, at MCT.
Yeah. Oh my God. If you haven't Lyled, you don't even know.
Oh.
He can't talk, but the other crocodiles can. But in the movie, he can sing, but the other crocodiles can't talk or sing. I feel like it's just I feel like there's some inconsistencies in the Lyle cinematic universe. And I'm going to call somebody.
That set is so amazing. That set just makes me.
It's fun. It's just one side, though.
Yes. Okay.
So, you know what I mean?
Where does
We can make a city in New York, or we can just have, like,
two set pieces. But I do like it. I like that whoever did the art side of it is fantastic. Guys.
Where does Lyle fall in the whole Winnie the Pooh Mickey Mouse clothing range?
He is actually a fully dressed human man with an alligator hat because these shows are
okay.
for second graders and second graders only. So his crotch is covered. Though at one point he hops up scared in the shower, like they catch him in the bathtub, and the guy that's doing it goes, "Oh, excuse me, good," and he looks him up and down and goes, "Man," and I'm like, "Isn't that referencing a wiener?" I think he's just doing it because he's gross. He's Joe Kellogg. He's a sweet boy, but okay, no problem. Okay, let's leave the twos in there.
Yeah. I didn't want.
No, I appreciate the hell out of it. No, you're okay.
I thought you would appreciate the joy that you brought tonight.
Oh God. That's like, first of all, such a just like crisp, delicious picture, and second of all, it means so much to everyone. Because he's kind of going, ooh, ooh. He sat on something sharp and he bounced back up when a pig stepped on his foot, I think, or something.
Taking 3-5.
You're good, man. I appreciate it.
20.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Awkwardly silent. Shouldn't turn on some music. You know, right? Hey, thank you, sir.
Cool. Could you put the back? Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? Yeah, probably plug for it. Okay. It's sort of like that. Right on. Somebody was saying that we should play here. I was like, yeah. I don't think so. I think it would be funny, but I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Like, sometimes.
That was very sweet. And they did so bad.
All the rest polished. Sweet, thank you. How much more do you think there is? 2 pans worth? Okay, sweet. Love it.
Try lackadaisical hand jobs, Mike. No eye contact.